grasp the end times doctrine, it's essential to have a solid understanding of the whole Bible and who the true children of Israel are. Knowing their history, identity, and biblical significance is crucial for comprehending the end times narrative. With this in mind, let's explore, according to my opinion, the Exodus route traveled by the true biblical Israelites from Egypt to the Promised Land. Using old maps can be a valuable research tool, as modern maps may not accurately reflect historical boundaries, place names, or geography. Studying old maps can provide insight into the past, helping researchers and Bible students better understand biblical events, prophecies, and the context of ancient civilizations. The Israelites lived in Goshen during their time in Egypt, from the time of Joseph to the Exodus. Goshen was known for its fertile soil, making it suitable for agriculture and livestock. Goshen is mentioned in several biblical passages, including Genesis 45 verses 10 and 46 verses 28 to 34, and 47 verses 1 to 6. Goshen played an important role in the biblical narrative, serving as a place of settlement and growth for the Israelites during their time in Egypt. The Exodus route is a biblical journey of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt to freedom in Canaan. Here's a brief overview of the key stations. Starting point: Ramesses, Exodus 12 verse 37. The Israelites gathered in Ramesses, a city in Egypt, to begin their journey. Numbers 33 verses 3, 5 and 6. And they departed from Ramesses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month. On the morrow after the Passover the children of Israel went out with an high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. And the children of Israel removed from Ramesses and pitched in Succos. And they departed from Succos and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. Verses 7 to 9. And they removed from Etham and turned again unto Pi-hahiroth, which is before Baalzephon, and they pitched before Migdol. And they departed from before Pi-hahiroth, and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham, and pitched in Marah. And they removed from Marah, and came unto Elim, and in Elim were 12 fountains of water, and 60 palm trees, and they pitched there. Verse 10, and they removed from Elim and encamped by the Red Sea.
The Caucasian, he had to keep this location hidden by not mentioning the river red gum tree. All scholars, they use the word red and reeds with the hopes of causing confusion and keeping the location, the true location of the Red Sea hidden. This is it here, the Red Sea, located in South Africa. This is its shape, this is its topology, the Red Sea. This is the Red Sea. This is the historical, the biblical and scriptural Red Sea. The Red Sea, it is not located in the Middle East, in Southwest Asia. The Yam Suf, it is shaped like the Hebrew letters, the every letters, the Yod and Mem. This is the Red Sea. This is the Yod, this is the Mem. And as we look at this sea, we can see the Hebrew letter Yod formed and shaped in the sea. This is the part of the Red Sea here. This is the Yod. Extending from here and going here. This part of the Red Sea is shaped in the Hebrew letter Yod. And this part of the Red Sea. It is shaped in the Hebrew letter Mem. This is the Mem. And as we look at the Red Sea on this side, we can see the shape, the formation of this sea in the shape of the Hebrew letter Mem. It specifies only one location, and that location, it is South Africa. Why is the color red associated with the Yam Suf? Well, the Yam Suf, it is not red in color. Many scholars say the word red is actually the word reeds. Hence, the Red Sea is actually the Reed Sea. But this is incorrect. Suf, spelled S-U-P-H. Suf. This word does not refer to the color red, and Suf does not refer to reeds. The word Suf is the Hebrew word made up of Hebrew letters Samak, Wa, and Pei. The word Suf, it refers to the trees on the banks of the river, the Val River. The Hebrew word Suf, it does not refer to the color red, and it does not refer to reeds. The Hebrew word Suf, it refers to the trees that are on the river banks. As we look at the Hebrew word for Suf, we will see a completely different meaning that has been hidden and covered up by the Caucasian. The Caucasian has given various meanings for the Hebrew word Suf, such as the following. Suf means to come to an end, and this is incorrect. Another faulty definition of the Hebrew word Suf is Suf means reeds, hence the Reed Sea. Another faulty definition of the Hebrew word Suf is Suf means edge or border. Another faulty definition of the Hebrew word Suf is Suf means red. These all are incorrect. So why is the color red mentioned and associated with the sea that Moses and the Hebrews crossed? On this side as well. And as we come to this side of the sea, as we look over here, we can see a spine, like a thorn, a spine. And attached to this spine are a lot of inlets of water that will resemble the prickle of the spine.
Verses 11 to 13. And they removed from the Red Sea, and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin, and encamped in Dophka. And they departed from Dophka, and encamped in Alush. Verse 14. And they removed from Alush, and encamped at Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink. Number 33 verses 15 to 21. And they departed from Rephidim and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they removed from the desert of Sinai, and pitched at Kibroth-Hattaavah. And they departed from Kibroth-Hattaavah, and encamped at Hazeroth. And they departed from Hazeroth and pitched in Rithmah. And they departed from Rithmah and pitched at Rimmon-Peres. And they departed from Rimmon-Peres and pitched in Libnah. And they removed from Libnah and pitched at Rissa. Number 33 verses 22 to 30. And they journeyed from Rissa and pitched in Kehelatha. And they went from Kehelatha and pitched in Mount Shapher. And they removed from Mount Shapher and encamped in Harada. And they removed from Harada and pitched in Makaloth. And they removed from Makaloth and encamped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and pitched at Terah. And they removed from Terah and pitched in Mithka. And they went from Mithka and pitched in Hashmanah. And they departed from Hashmanah and encamped at Mosroth. Number 33 verses 31 to 37. And they departed from Mosroth and pitched in Benajakin. And they removed from Benajakin, and encamped at Horajidgad. And they went from Horajidgad and pitched in Jotbatha. And they removed from Jotbatha, and encamped at Ebrona. And they departed from Ebrona, and encamped at Eziongaber. And they removed from Eziongaber, and pitched in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they removed from Kadesh, and pitched in Mount Hor, in the edge of the land of Edom. And Aaron the priest went up into Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord, and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel were come out of the land of Egypt, in the first day of the 5th month. Thank you to Jerusalem Script Channel for providing well-researched insights. For more in-depth explorations of the Holy Land's true location, check out Jerusalem Script YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching. May the truth set you free and bring you closer to God, Elohim. Until next time, stay enlightened.